In the quiet suburbs of Connecticut, life is supposed to be predictable. You work 40 years, you pay off the mortgage, and you hope your kids visit on Thanksgiving. My name is Renate, and I thought I had done everything right. My late husband Robert left me with a comfortable nest egg, not enough for a private jet, but enough to ensure I'd never be a burden to my son Max. Max was my world. When he met Lena, a sharp-tongued marketing executive from New York, I welcomed her with open arms. I saw how much he loved her, so I opened my checkbook. For 3 years, I paid the $2,500 monthly rent on their luxury apartment in Stamford. I bought the Italian leather sofa they couldn't live without. I even paid for Lena's dental surgery when her insurance fell short. I thought I was buying into a family. I didn't realize I was just funding my own disappearance. The betrayal didn't happen with a shout, it happened with a whisper. I had been waiting for the wedding invitation for months. I'd already bought a $1,200 designer dress from Saks Fifth Avenue, soft lavender silk that made me feel like a queen mother. One Tuesday, I called Max to ask about the floral arrangements. Lena answered. Her voice was as cold as a New England winter. "Oh Renate," she said, let out a performative sigh. "We actually got married at City Hall yesterday. We decided to keep it intimate. Only special people were invited." Special people. The words felt like a physical blow to the chest. I was the woman who had paid their bills for 36 months. I wasn't special enough to see my only son say, "I do." I hung up the phone and looked at the lavender dress hanging on my closet door. It looked like a ghost. In America, we have a saying, "Get mad, get even." Before I could get even, I had to get the facts. I sat down at my mahogany desk and pulled up my Chase bank statements. It took me 3 days to go through the digital trail of my generosity. Rent subsidies, $20,000 years. Emergency car loan, $15,000 never repaid. Engagement ring. I had given Max my mother's 2-carat diamond. Value, $22,000. Groceries and lifestyle, roughly $12,000. Total was staggering. $140,000 of Robert's hard-earned life insurance money had been poured into 2 people who didn't even want me in a wedding photo. Realized then that I wasn't a mother to them, was an ATM with a pulse. First step of my revenge was silent. Logged into my banking portal, few clicks I cancelled the recurring ACH transfers to their landlord, called the credit card company and removed Max as an authorized user on my Amex Gold, felt a surge of adrenaline I hadn't felt in decades. US, money is power. I wasn't special enough for the wedding, my money wasn't special enough for their rent. Didn't call them, didn't text, just waited for the silence to break. Stage 5, gaslighting campaign. Took exactly 4 days. Called first, Lena. I didn't answer, showed up at my house. He didn't come to apologize. Came with a man in a grey suit, a lawyer named Marcus Thorne. Said, looking at me with fake pity. "Worried. Stop the payments. Not acting like yourself. Nah, and I think the stress of dad's passing is finally catching up to you. Think it's time for us to take over your power of attorney." Trying to grey rock me. US, this is a common tactic to declare elderly parents mentally unfit to seize their assets. Wanted my house in Greenwich. Wanted the rest of the 401k, calling me confused, justify their greed. 6. The legal counter-strike. Underestimated a woman who had spent 30 years as a paralegal before retiring. Didn't argue, didn't cry. Had Sarah Jenkins, a fierce elder law attorney known as the Great White Shark of the Connecticut courts, filed a suit for restitution of funds and elder financial exploitation. Third, every thank you text Lee had sent after I paid a bill. These weren't gifts, but financial support based on the premise of a family relationship. So filed a restraining order, cited the unauthorized entry into my home when tried to find my bank records. Room was sterile, smell of floor wax and old paper. An elderly woman named Miller had seen it all. Took the stand first. To play the victim, I was manipulative with my money. Sarah, my lawyer, showed the court the Instagram photos. Max and Lena in Maui, said $20 cocktails, posted the day after they told me they couldn't afford groceries. The photo of their City Hall wedding, wearing the diamond ring I had given them, standing next to her parents who hadn't contributed a dime. Nate, the judge asked me, "What do you want from this court?" Up, straight backed. My dignity back. Want the $15,000 car loan repaid with interest. Not special enough for their family, they are special enough for my grace. Ruled in my favor. Lena were ordered to repay the loan and were served with a permanent no-contact order. My $2,500 monthly rent check, they evicted from their Stamford apartment within 60 days. They moved into a cramped 1-bedroom in a bad part of Jersey City. My large house? Too many rooms for one person and too many memories of a son who chose greed over blood. A luxury condo in Sarasota, Florida. I have a community of special people, friends, who like me for my company, not my bank balance. $5,000 on a new wardrobe, no silk this time, just bright bold colors. Morning, I sit on my balcony, look at the Gulf of Mexico and sip my coffee. Realize that being special isn't about who you let into your wedding, it's about who you let into your heart. Now close to those who don't deserve it. Use this for a 4,000-word script. 4,000 word mark for a YouTube video, usually around 30 to 40 minutes of narration. You should expand on these passages by adding